My name is Michelle Mercier, and I'm the CEO and president of the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce. Today, I am excited to welcome the owner of Remodart Corp, Marcos Bicalho, to the show. Marcos, thank you for being here today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Yes, I'm really excited to talk to you because we've talked a lot and I know about your business, but I want to hear a little bit about your background too, because on your website, you said you had 25 years of experience in residential and commercial construction. That's a lot of years.
It is.
Tell us all about your journey.
So I'm 43. I started back in Brazil as a furniture carpenter.
Thanks.
I was a kid when I started, so I have a lot more than 25. But in the U.S., since 1998, I've been doing siding, roofing, deckings, remodeling in general, like bathroom, kitchens, basement, anything.
Nice.
So this is 25 years only in the U.S.
Only in the U.S.
Yes.
So tell me, what age do you think you started as a kid?
I started working with my father. I was around 9 years old.
9 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was 12, I was already building furnitures
Oh my goodness.
and selling furnitures.
I have an almost 12-year-old and I can't even imagine that. So kudos to you for that.
Yeah, my father, we start young age working because, we're 12 brothers and sisters.
12?
So we need to work early. It's okay.
That's a huge family.
It is.
12 people? Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
It is.
So your bio also said that you have a commercial and residential construction supervisor license and lead safe certified. What does that mean, friends?
Lead certification means every single property in the state of Massachusetts, in all the states in the U.S., all the houses that was built before 78, they have lead paint.
Right.
So if let's say we have to remove the siding, we have to remove all the siding, but we have to prepare the ground for no contamination and let neighbors know about the APA and lead paint so that nobody get hurt.
Okay, great. So, that's something that's really valuable to have in your line of business, I think, because it's important to know all about.
Yes.
Right? So what other services do you offer? Because you are like a jack of all trades, friend. I've heard you talk about a lot of different projects, and I want to know all of the things that you do.
Roofing, gutter guards, siding, windows, doors, decking. Inside of the house, we do flooring, walls, bathrooms, kitchens, basement, anything related to the house. We can do all.
That's fantastic. And I heard you present last week, because we're in a networking group together, and you gave a lot of different points of view on the materials that you use as well. So it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you tend to use the best materials when it comes to...
I'm a JF certified contractor.
Yeah.
So as a certified contractor, as a JF, so we do give customers another extra 25 years of warranty.
Wow.
So JF is for everything houses in the U.S., 6 houses is JF shingle.
Oh, wow.
So they're the best and the most valuable marketing for roofing in the state. And we do have that certification. So customer, when they contract us, we give them the best installation because we do have all qualified installers.
Yeah.
And we make sure we submit their warranty. So it's not a prorated warranty because warranty works like this. The first 10 years, they pay in full.
Yeah.
After that, it's going down. They're going to just go with materials. Sometimes they does cover everything. No, this GF warranty, it's 50 years. If 40 years from now, there's any problem with that roof, was factory-made problem, they're going to come replace everything.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
That's
no cost.
extremely... because that's the life of a home or a life of a family in a home.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, right?
Yeah.
50 years.
Yes.
So that would make more sense rather than halfway through your journey in a house.
Yeah.
It devaluing.
And it costs to us, we don't transfer that it costs $80.
Oh, wow.
For a warranty. We don't transfer that to the customer. We pay for the warranty, just make sure that we have it, but we don't add to cost. And we do really have great prices on roofing, siding, decking, the things that we do the most, and gutters.
That's fantastic. So one thing we were talking about was that I mentioned to you earlier how your staff called me this morning at 7 a.m. and I was so impressed by having the conversation with her and everything that she was so thorough. So how do you do that? That seems to be a tenement in which your company is built on, is being thorough and polite and easy to work with.
It's a team. If we have everybody together, everybody learning how to do a nice customer service, how do you interact with other professionals, other businesses. So communication is one of the keys for us. Quality of our work, communication, good communication with customers, responsibility. We don't just go there, make things wrong, and just throw under the table. No,
Good.
we just go there and take care of it.
Yeah.
In construction, it's impossible for you to do a roofing replacement and not have any issue at all.
Right.
But we know we're gonna have those issues, so we work on those, make sure everything's nice and neat, customer satisfaction and responsibility.
Well, I mean, I think the responsibility part is a big part of it because you hear so many nightmare stories when it comes to contractors about people just disappearing or, you only getting half the work done and then what happens and stuff like that. And I think what's always struck me about you personally and you when you describe your business is that level of professionalism and responsibility that you do take, right?
Yeah, or we work like that, or we're gonna be out of business. I don't see any other contractors,
Yes.
especially in construction, if they don't have quality and good communication, they're not gonna be in business. So we have Deborah Murthy. She's the owner of a marketing company, and she is the one responsible for Remodart.com, my website.
Yeah.
Inside the website, we have a blogging. So we blog every week. She's just to give knowledge to customers and they can understand exactly how we get work done. And one of my blog posts is about customers getting ripped off by contractors.
Yeah.
They get the check, they disappear, they don't pull permits because they're not licensed. We are licensed. We're commercial residential licensed, and we pull permits for every single project. We don't do any work without permitting.
That's awesome.
Because we have the town on our side, because they're going to have a building inspector go in there and make sure I did it right.
Yeah.
So it's good for me, it's good for the city, it's good for the homeowner, and everybody's safe. So there's insurance involved, the city involved, and my inspection, because I'm picky.
You do not mess around. I like that about you, actually.
I'm picky with my job sites. If it's
love
not
it.
the way I want, the quality I want, we're not going to stop. We're going to do it twice, 3 times, 4 times. It doesn't matter how many times you're going to do it. Because repetition make you better.
Yeah, it does. That does. That is such a great point. It does make you better. And I think what's always struck me about you is your high standards and you bring it to the table and like you do not quit, which is exactly what somebody needs in a contractor, especially if you're coming to work on your house. Like that's your livelihood that you're putting on the line with somebody. So I think it's formidable what you offer. What do you think, what else sets you apart from other general contractors?
Being honest.
Yeah.
Being honest with customers, right? Be fair with customers. Don't play with their hard money. No, it's just be fair when you price something, and when you go there, I don't need to get rich in one single job. It's years of working, right? It's a long-term relationship between my business and my customers. So if I don't take care about them right now, I'm not gonna have them 5 years, 10 years from now.
It's a long game. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Absolutely. So I'm 43. If I work until my 60, I still have 17 years in front of me. What I'm gonna do with those 17 years?
Yeah.
Be a real man, be responsible, be kind with my customers, the people that work with me, produce my team, that a high level of contracting that we're missing that part right now. So we need to work on standards to have a high level of contracting for all homeowners in the state.
That's fantastic, fantastic. And I know you are involved in the community. I know you are everywhere, just as I am everywhere. That's how I know you're everywhere. We're both in the same space.
We need to get involved, right?
I know you need to. And I love what you said earlier about kind of that synergy between yourself, your company, the city, and the people that you're serving, right? Because it is one big process. And if you aren't familiar with that process, it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to be painful for the customer, right?
Yeah, for the customer and for the companies, because they're going to be out of business. It's expensive to have a construction business. People think it's easy, but it's not. It's a lot of things involved. So we have our office staff. We have the people that take care about the website. We have all the people that take care about all the customers that are coming. What are we going to do with their information? The safe about their information. So when we get to the customer to go to the pull permit and schedule the crew to go to the job site, so we can manage all that production from just one single day to an entire month working on somebody else's house. So we need to have that schedule, and everybody needs to be knowing what they're doing and for what reason they're doing it.
It's fantastic, fantastic. Because I just think back to like some of my experiences with contractors of all different sorts, and they could be scattered, they could be unorganized. Not all of them. I don't want to generalize, but I think you're really bringing something valuable to the table with the model that you have here and how you train your people too.
And the idea is to help other contractors.
Yeah.
I learned how to manage your business, how to be a professional business owner.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any school about it.
Yeah.
I'm just a carpenter.
Yeah.
Doing my best. But I did learn a lot how to manage my business, and one of my goals is to help other contractors like me, small contractors like me, so they know how to manage their business, to have a accounting in place, QuickBook in place, contracting in place, all the regulations in place, their license in place, and knowing how to go there and present their business to the homeowners and sell their job and make sure they do what they say.
That's awesome. And I know you are constantly learning too, right?
Yes, I am.
I know you and I have talked about this. So give it to me. What is your favorite? You can give me your favorite book, your favorite podcast. What do you think? Just to share with the audience for that.
Oh, favorite podcast? There's a lot of good podcasts out there. BNI podcast is a big
BNI is,
thing.
yeah, I know.
Bigger Pocket. It's a real estate podcast that I love.
Cool.
I love those ones. They really give me a lot of insights about the real estate market. That's where I am.
That's where you are.
So it shows a lot of good points. But I think for me right now, BNI, because I like to sell, I like to marketing, I like to networking. It's on my feeling. So I like the most is BNI.
That's great. What about books? Because I know you read a lot of books.
Oh, right now I'm reading a book about business and another book about math. So just to know more about the business.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love everything about it. Okay, so can you tell people where to find you, what your website is, any social media, anything else that you want them to know about you? Make sure that they know.
We're located on 40 Mechanic Street, Suite 204 and 205, and Remodart, REMODART.com. They can find me there, or direct with my cell number. 508-649-5004.
I love it. I love it. And explain to people Remodart. What are the two words that come together to make that title?
Remodart is remodeling and art, because we do all the designing, we do the blueprint, and we do the 3D. When the person needs designing, we give them all the designing and everything they need. We do everything in-house.
Fantastic. I love it when you explain that, because it just makes the light bulb go on. That's why you named it that, right? Well, thank you so much, Marcos. This is fantastic. And I think that, you guys just pride yourself in quality work, which I absolutely love. And for those of you at home, please spread the word about this great business. Get the word out, and don't forget to shop local. And I will see you on the next show.